I am glad I was not on here. In fact, I am extremely happy that I was not live when John Campbell dropped Cameron Green. I would have completely lost it. John Campbell needs to give Ruston Chase 50% of his match fee and Jaden Seals the other 50% for creating and accepting another chance. I think that if Cameron Green was not dismissed before lunch, Campbell would not have had a happy lunch. In fact, he would have had a nightmare. Maybe he would have sat in one corner of the dressing room with his with his head bows in his hand, crying and asking what just happened. Thankfully, though, Jaden Seals created another chance. And at lunch, Australia were 93 for 4. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second session watch along of the second test match between West Indies and Australia, live from Grenada. Last week, as you all know, many persons called me. We discussed cricket at many levels. They point out things to me that would have missed me sometime because they would not have heard me talk about it on the watch along. One gentleman asked me, what was the difference between Ruston Chase dropping the catch at first slip and taking the blinder later on in the game? I gave him some technical reasons. And he said to me, look again and look carefully. And I looked. And I looked and I studied the image over and over again, both images. And I finally came up with the answer, and I called him back and told him that Chase had the piece of taping over his hand when he dropped the catch at first slip. And when he took the blinder, he was not wearing it. And the person said, who else is wearing those strips and are dropping catch? And immediately I said, Jaraswal. And today when Campbell dropped that catch at cover, and I looked at his hand and saw that film or skin or taping over his hand, I know that that person is listening and wanted me to point it out. Let's hope that he has removed it. And as West Indies go into this second session, we will continue to strike. As the thumbnail said, win this strike. But guess what? Rain is falling. If I noticed that the rain was falling, I would not have come live. And I was here waiting and said that, I'm not going live until I see the players taking the field. And right now as I speak, as the image comes up, I realize that rain is falling and the covers are on. Otherwise, I would not have come live. And I usually don't do it, although I try to start the stream like 5 minutes before the game, I usually waited to ensure that the players are actually going on the field. And to actually come live and saw that rain is actually falling in Grenada. I'm a little disappointed because I will hang around for about 15 minutes or so and I'll take your questions. Well, why not go to the other test match that is going on and see? Because England are really in a spot of bother. I will take your comments. The champion said facts. Okay, thank you. 2 wickets right after lunch. Come on, win this. Mr. Forum, how you doing? Said Tuesday. I'm good, man. I'm good. I told you Simit is not going to make 40. Yes, Jamal Somalia did. It seems to stop raining. Okay, it seems to stop raining, Mikel. Okay. Good. But it's very interesting, and it is something that we need to pay attention to. These feelers feeling with the tape over the hand, whether you call it tape, skin, whatsoever, you know what I'm talking, that film over their hand. And we're going to look at, see how many batsmen are dropping catches compared to those who don't have it and are not dropping catches. Because now, the person who asks me to look carefully, now there are three players, and you know Chase dropped that catch at first slip. He was wearing it. Camber dropped the one today again. What I need to look back is that the catch that Camber dropped in the first test, if he was wearing it. And then we saw how many catches Jarasal dropped in that test match versus England. So there could be some truth to it. Is the sample size too small? I don't know, but then there could be some truth to it. So this other test match that is going on, England and India, and this is what happened, These are the things that happen when you field long. The test matches, yes, runs always win match, but there are methodology, there are approaches, and it's clearly fatigue. The English batsmen having field for 5 sessions are clearly fatigued, and this is what happens when you keep players. They are human beings. They are tired. That's the thing when you keep players out into the field. So England are 29 for 3 and 500 and what? I think India made 577, and that's a big no ball. So I do not know why he's complaining. It's just a 587 and they are 27 for 3, 29 for 3. I don't know why he's complaining. It's just such a big no ball. So Arrowbrook is facing up to Siraj, and he gave himself room and missed time a drive, a slap down to long off for 4. He gave himself room and just and just slapped it. I'm not getting too caught up in this because I really want the West Indies match, but they are 33 for 3. 33 for 3. Yeah, that's what happened when you keep players out into the field. I can't see India. I can't see England winning this match. I can't see them. India is gonna win, and the series is going to be 1-1. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think they can come back from here. You realize that India, they didn't declare, No, man, they're not going to declare. If they declare and they lose, the pressure will be too great. So, although the tail fell away again cheaply after Root got the wicket of Washington Sundar, they fell away again cheaply, because Gill out on the same squad 574. So they fell away cheaply again. They lost the last 4 wickets for 15 runs. So Gill had a glorious 88, 269. Yes, man. West Indies battings always make their great bowlers down. So West Indies batting always make their great bowlers down. It's even in our A days, there are a lot of matches that the batting fail and the bowlers have to step up. A lot of matches. Even those A days, there are a lot of matches that the bowlers fail. 33 for 3. Just let me check to see if the covers are coming off. It would be good if the covers are coming off. So what do you think Joe Root going on Joe Root going on break Brian Lara record, said Christopher da Silva. So Joe Root going on break Brian Lara record. Which one of them, Christopher? There are a number of records. So the covers are leaving. Yes, the covers are leaving. So we'll get cricket very soon. So I will stick around. I'll stick around. Which one of them? Which one of them, Christopher da Silva? So I guess Webster will comes out to, yeah. Michael Douglas said covers. Yes, Michael, I saw it. The images are in front of me. Yes. West Indies scored over 500 runs in the first innings in New Zealand and still lost the match. Yeah, I remember. It was over 400. I remember Adrian Griffiths and where the openers? Adrian Griffiths and John Camber or something like that. Not John Camber. Sherman Camber. I remember that match. Was it 500 or was it 400 and plenty? But they collapsed badly in the second innings. When I can't take. I remember. I know the big first innings total, but it's John P. Nicholas. I can't really take the numbers for sure, but I remember that match. Adrian Griffiths got a big score, 100 and plenty. Yes, I remember that match. But then after the openers put on a massive partnership. But then the batting fell away after that. But I'm telling you though, John P. Nicol, England cannot win this match. Cannot. They cannot. But I don't think Joe Root will work in Ashes as it is in Sir Patrick Cummins' home. Thank you, Jamal. I live 10 minutes away from the stadium, Mr. Brown. Sun is out. Play will resume soon. I can give you weather updates. Thank you very much. Christopher da Silva said 400. Okay, he's going to break the 400. All right. Wish him luck. Wish him luck. But in this match, Christopher da Silva, you mean that he will break it one day? What a day that would be. To be exhilarated. How would you feel as West Indies cricket fans if Brian Lara record was to be broken? How would you feel? You know, interesting. How would you feel as a Jamaican if Usain Bolt was to lose his world records? You know? Well, let's say if Kishane Thompson breaks the record, then you will feel you won't have a problem. Yes. So the covers are coming off. We hope to get underway. Just checking in on the 33. There are still 33 for 3. That match still have about 41 minutes play left in the day. So India would still be looking to see if they can get some further breakthrough in this. They'll probably need another 2 wickets. Kabira, I love that. Lara would come out of retirement and take it back. I love that. Not only Lara record, the great Sachin record is in danger too if Root keep getting 100s at home. But to be fair, Jamal, Roots get 100 all over the world, eh? Hasn't Root scored 100s all over the world? Australia going on when this test match in Australia going on when this test match in 3 days. For someone to make 400 runs in the team's for someone to make 400 runs, the team score would be close to 800, and that would mean you're looking to draw the match. Okay. Not necessarily with this English team. Remember that India made 450 runs in the first test and lost, 850 runs in the first test and lost. That's India. 850 runs. So, not necessarily. the match that Brian Lara made 400 runs in. The reason why West Indies never won that match is because they enforced the follow-on, If they never enforced the follow-on, they would have won the match. If they went back to back, like, say, 2 hours or even 3 hours and allowed the bowlers to rest, and you'd still have probably a day and a session to bowl out England in their second innings. If when we bowl out England in their first innings on the fourth morning, if we had gone back to bat until tea and just give the bowlers that little rest, we would have won the match. The England batsmen would have been frustrated, having field for 3 days, for 2.5 days, almost 3 days, and then they only batted 2 sessions, and that was to go back in the field. They would have been frustrated. I think the stuffing would have knocked out of them. When West Indies gave them the follow-on, they got what they want. West Indies should not have done that. West Indies should have gone back to bat and then bat until about tea and give our bowlers 4 sessions to bowl them out. So that match that Brian Lara made the 400, I think that's why we never won. We should never have imposed the follow-on. Oh, Root does has 100 in Australia. All right, cool. Yeah, I think I have a vague memory that he doesn't. Yeah. Yes, Jamal. A short while ago, Joe Root was on 7 runs from 12 balls. So he has a long way to go for the current match, said TKR supporter. Jamal Samal said nobody breaking Lara's score right now unless a big team playing an associate team. Well, the thing about it, associate team doesn't allow to play a big team in test matches. For you to... So maybe it's not going to happen for now. Steve Smith is the best batter in test cricket for more than a decade. Not Root of runs because they play more matches. Well, Jamal, those are your opinions and they are debatable. There are persons who will disagree with your opinion. Persons will agree. So that could lead to some discussion. Sammy warming up Philip. Yeah, I think we should start back with Philip and Seals or Alzari. C should stay on because Seals is going to bowl the first ball because his over was not yet finished. Was it finished? Don't remember. But Seals is going to bowl the first ball. Apparently, I don't have a problem if they go with Alzari or Philip. I hope somebody is talking to Shamar because it's not the first time I saw this from Shamar, and I need to talk to him. He tends to get a little impatient when he's not getting wickets, and especially when the other members of the teams are getting wicket. He tends to go searching for that wicket and serve up a number of 4 deliveries. And I hope I hope somebody's picking up on it. I saw it before. I think I saw it. I think at Sabina Park I saw it. When he's not getting wicket, and I saw it in the 4-day 18 match against South Africa too. And I'm seeing it in this innings too. When he's not getting wicket and the other bowlers are getting wickets, he tends to become impatient and try to bowl rural deliveries. Somebody need to talk to him, or I hope the algorithm bot would pick it up and said, Shamar, is that every day you're gonna get wicket in test cricket? Some days not your day. But you see, on those days when it is not your day, you need to bowl tight. Because someday, no matter what you try, you're not going to get wickets. So you need to bowl tight. And I hope somebody would say that to him. If you are not getting wickets, you have to hit the spot. You have to hit the corridor and keep it as tight as possible. And hope that you will get one, and one will bring two, and two will bring three. So that because the other bowlers are getting wickets, you cannot get every day. So keep it tight. Keep it tight. Oh, it was the end of the over. It was the last ball. Okay. I know it was the last ball before lunch. I never know that it was the end of the over. Well, Christopher Bristol, I would have always said that this West Indies bowling attack is good. I only rate Australia and South Africa bowling ahead of this West Indies bowling attack. I think our bowlers are good. Yeah, well, as I said, Jamal, it's always your opinion, because what you are voicing, and we don't have an issue with you voicing your opinion, you know, and it's good that you're talking up your man. So you got welcome to the show. Thanks you that you are watching from the UK. I won't call that name that you wrote down before the UK, but respect, man. Thank you for tuning to us from the UK. And it looks like your team, England, is going to under some pressure. Grenada crowd looking good so far. Yes, Christopher Bristol, the batsman must deliver. I have no doubt in that the batsman must deliver. Yeah. So the players are coming back onto the field. That is Webster with the danger man, Travis Head. Travis Head is the man that I feared more than anyone else. He is the danger man for me. And he scored quickly. So I want to see if they ask Camber to take off that strip from Ronnie's hand, tape, whatsoever you call it. Barmy Army is in serious trouble. Jamal, okay. All right, so the players are back. So we come back now to the West Indies Test match. I'm sure what the name? What's he doing? Watch along. Talk shite. Talk sport. That's the talk sport doing watch along. And I'm sure they probably don't even know that West Indies is playing a match. And we are talking about the English match. But I've seen talk shite, talk sports. Let's say talk sports. Sorry. Talk sport doing watch along. So Philip. So I'll start with Seals from the other end, Alzari. I wouldn't go to Shamar. At least not yet. I would go to him, not yet. So Greaves is clearly playing in this match as a batsman. So Travis said it's going early. We work him out, said John P. Nicol. You got I outside they have some truth to the keeper. You got I don't know what you're talking about. I can't read that sentence here. I don't know. You got, let's put it this way. I decline to comment on that statement. Put it that way. Jamal said, just turn on both Josephs at this time. What a first ball, said Jamor Small. I'm not going down there, please. I am not going down there. I'm not going down there. I'll make a statement after this over. Phillips to head. Bowls to head, and that one came back into him. He got an inside edge onto his pad, and it rolled towards his stump. I don't like when the batsman pick up the ball. I would appeal. I would say leave it. I think he got permission to pick it up, but I would have told him to leave it. So good start here from Anderson Phillip. So Phillip to head. 5.2 overs, 1 for 11. Head is on 17 from 33. Round the wicket, balls to head. L look to drive. Inside edge onto his pad, and there is no run. The score remains at 93 for 4. So I want to make, because I do not, I would have made a comment on it in the last test match. And again, I'm basically going to repeat those comments. And I also have 2 questions. I'll do it at the end of this over. So I may miss the second over, but I need to do it because I do not want it to be resurfacing in the chat. And here's Phillip, bowls to head, and it drives through the covers. They'll work for the field and they will come back for 2. As number 70 picks it up, that's Shamar Joseph, who sends the return in, and 2 more to the total, 95 for 4. Because as you know, you would have seen this matter being addressed on many platforms. But I don't think that is something that I should be talking about. Not as yet. I don't think the process needs to go to the next level before I talk about it. But as of now, I'm not going to talk about it. But I'll make a statement after this over. 95 for 4. Anderson bowls to head. Ed plays it out into the covers, down to that man on the third man boundary for a singer. He moves up now to 19. The score is now 20s and 20. The score is now 96 for 4. Phillips, is Phillips or is it Philip Sheldon? I'm almost sure it's Philip. And Seals open the bowling for TNT so they can operate as a pair. West Indies can beat Australia, said Rickard with Mr. Dick. No, is Seal Beige and Ugat is asking. One of the things that we don't do here, Ugat. And I really appreciate you being here and I thank you for being here. But if you know, you know. But if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. I do not say where the players are from. They are from the West Indies, and I try to keep it as that. If you know where they're from, fine, you know, but I am not one who position where a player is from because I try to keep it as a West Indies team. So I hope you understand my point. I don't usually say that, where they're from. So, all right, as far as the because I don't want it creep up in the chat, so I need to state my position on it. Because I'm aware of the rumors. As I said last week, when allegations like these are made, no one wins. Because the person who is making the allegation, if those allegations are true, that person would have suffered a heinous, malicious, vicious, cruel act to his or her body. If those allegations are not true, then the person who is being accused or who is alleged to have committed these vicious acts would have suffered serious character assassination. So these allegations are very true. And as I said, I've gotten many calls I've gotten many WhatsApp messages. I could have probably have 1 million views last week to the number of persons who want to come on my channel and said things. And I always have one answer to them. I will speak to your attorney if your attorney is willing to come on. But I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to make anyone make any allegations on this challenge at a flip. So there are two questions that always going through my mind that I would love to be answered. The first one is this: why is the person who these allegations are being made against, why doesn't that person get his lawyer to stop it? So that's the first question that comes to my mind. The second question that I would like to be answered: there's such a damning picture of this person that is being made. But all of these allegations are coming from one place. They are coming from Guyana. And this person is being put forward like he's a serial. His actions are serial, and that he needs help, and he do these things all the while. But this person travel all over the world, go to places. He goes to India, he travels through the Caribbean, he goes to England and so on. So if these allegations are true, and all these things is being said about the person, why is it then it's only coming from Guyana? So those are the two questions that are coming through my mind. Why doesn't this person put these allegations to rest and get his lawyer to put these allegations to rest? And secondly, why is it for somebody who has traveled all over the world, these allegations are only coming from Guyana? I am not here saying one way or the other. I'm just saying that those are the two questions that come to my mind. I could have discussed it on this platform a lot, but I saw it coming up in the chat, and I just want to make that statement, and I will say nothing more on the matter. These are serious allegations. No one win. The person who is alleging these would have suffered great, if the allegations are true, would have suffered a lot. If the allegations are not true, the person who the allegations are being made against would have suffered a lot also. I have no further comment on it. Please let us leave it out of the chat. I'm begging you, please. So please. So 25.1 overs have been bowled. Philip, is it? He's over the wicket to Webster, and Webster played this through the gap between backward point and gully down to the third man boundary. The fielder gave chase. That's Brathwaite. He cannot get there. The score goes up to 106 for 4. Webster is on 5. Travis Head is on 25. Australia winning the toss and batting are 106 for 4. So I've rest my case, and that's what I'm saying. I want to get it out of the chat, and I'm saying that I'm not going to address it in the chat. Please let us concentrate on the cricket. If the situation move forward to a next level, then I will do a show on it. But as it is now, make it stay. Let it stay. Because I must repeat, I know persons have their position on it, but if the alleged victim really suffer these things, it would be a vicious hack against another human being. It would have been absolutely vicious, terrible, and heinous if it actually happened. If it doesn't happen, the young man character have been assassinated enough. Leave it out of the chat. And I appreciate everyone who is here, but I will have to take actions to remove you from the chat if you continue to talk about it. We are going to leave it out of the chat. If there's a time come for us to discuss it further, I will. But for now, leave it out of the chat. So, Philip, is it? Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. That's very important. Click on the thumbs up. Philip, 2 slips, Gully goes down, balls to Webster. Webster flash this to mid-half, no run. We can do better than 20 likes. Just click off the live chat, and after you click off the live chat, you'll see the thumbs up. Click on the thumbs up, and let us put these likes up to 100. So there are 2 slips of Gully, a backward pointer cover, mid-off, a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a man on the backward square leg boundary. That's a standard field to Webster as Philip is coming into him. So please slash a like on the video. Just click on the thumbs up button. Slips and Gully goes down. Phillips to Webster. Webster plays this to the man at Gully. Off the bottom of the bat. It bounces to the field at Gully. End of Phillips' 7th over. 1 for 18. 106 for 4. Webster is on 5. Travis Head is on 25. Australia winning the toss and batting. And they are 106 for 4 after 26 overs. So a slow morning session by the West Indies. Let's get these likes up to at least 50, please. How are you doing? Good morning, Never Isaac. Good to see you here. Good to see you here, Never Isaac. Why Tevin Imlak not in the team, said Ennis. I don't know. I don't know why he's not in the team. Why should he be in the team though, Ennis? Tell us. So probably you cannot. Why should he be in the team? Round the wicket, Shamar Joseph bowled to Travis said, clip down to fine leg. Did it come off the pad? It's 4 runs nonetheless. We'll wait on the signal from the umpire. So it's 4 runs. And this is the point that I'm making, you know, he has bowled 7.1 overs for 40 runs. And this is the point that I was making at the start, that I would not go to Shamar Joseph, because Shamar Joseph tends to do this when he's not getting wicket. He tends to try to bowl that glory ball, that all the time, and he's not patient when he's not getting wicket. And I would have round the wicket, bowls to Head, and Head plays this one to mid-on, and there is no run. But now is the time that he needs to be patient and work on a line and length. Don't go for that glory ball. Now you need to just hit that back of a length, that good length. So, Head going to get ball or is going to nick off? NS, I think he has a stable head and he has patience. Okay, so NS there giving his reason why he think Imlak should be in the team. Joseph ball. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant there from Shamar Joseph. Good catch this from Hope. Jamur Sumal, I tell you to align your TV, you know, Jamur Sumal. Please. I think he's out. That gone straight into the gloves. Come off. Get off. Get off, but if I was giving out, I would have been very disappointed. That's in the first match when Hope took the catch, and the South African umpire decided not to give West Indies the decision. He said, if I was giving out, I would have been disappointed. Well, you will be giving out today, so you better be disappointed. Better from Shea Hope. Better from Shea Hope. Clearly in the gloves. No, oh, it bunks, you know. Oh, gosh. It bunks. It bunks. It bunks. No, you know, he's out, you know. Zoom that up and you see that it bunks on the finger. Similar to how he was out in the first match. You have to give him it this time. You have to give him it this time, clearly. Well done, Shea Hope. Oh, well done. Well done. Hope, be disappointed this time. Be disappointed. What? Oh, you know, you hear me now? If I was giving out after that, I would have been very disappointed. The ball clearly hit the ground. Well, be disappointed today. Get off the damn field. Come off. Go away. Yes, you could shake your head till it drop off. Come off. On the tie up your head there before it drop off. Shake it some more, boy. Shake it some more. Come off of the damn field. You're out. Clean catch. But I would have been disappointed if I was given out. Then one hug up this one. Come off. Come off. Chadwick Myers held my breath for a while. That's exactly like the one in the first test. True. Exactly like the one in the first test. Held my breath for Mr. Casanova. I never understand emoji, you know, clear out said Jamal. This is the other man that I don't like these left-handers, you know. Someone remind Eds it's not Indian bowling. Come off, yes. Well done, Shamar. Well done, Shamar. Why tight, though, you know? Tell a lie tight. It damn tight. I think what happened, in all fairness, I think the one last week was a cleaner catch than this one, you know. You know, I think you know what I was saying about Shamar Joseph, that he's going searching for that ball, and he tend to be expensive, but he did find that ball. He did find that wicket ball, you know. So I'm happy for him. Look how he's going to bowl better now that he gets a wicket. So if you think, just look how his bowling now is going to improve now that he gets the wicket. You know, so I think I saw somebody there saying that Mr. Brown, calm down. No, man. Don't. No, man. I don't like that. You know, I don't like that. I'm here to enjoy myself. And if I'm not enjoying myself, I'm going to end the stream. I'm here to be me. And I can only be me. And this is a West Indies fan channel. We support the West Indies team in our own emotional way. So, no fuss. You realize I'm speaking quietly. I am not bashing the person who said so. I just saw it. I never saw who said it, but I don't like that. I don't like that. If I was like cursing, using expletives and so on, then I could understand. But I don't like the idea of someone see me enjoying myself, doing what I love, what I'm passionate about, and celebrating a moment in my own way. I I I don't like that. Respect always. I respect you, but please respect me too and respect how I do things. All right? So, one love. Peace. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jamal. Thank you. So that's this is a there's a two left hander I'm afraid of, you know. So Anderson Phillip goes to Webster. So Kerry got a four. Who did Kerry got the four off of? Shamar? Okay. Most of these West Indies test batters don't have patience for a test match to bat long hours. Since Chandapur left, no one ever step up to spend hours batting. That's NS opinions. Thank you. Merle is saying that I said today is Alzari Day. Over the wicket comes Philip, bowls to Webster, who played it back down the pitch, offside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. 114 for 5. Our men in maroon are going well. Yes. What's the thumbnail said? Win this strike. I got that right, eh? One more wicket now. I got a feeling that Webster is next to go, said Jamor Small. Well, but just as I said it a while ago, Ed got out. Yeah, and the thing about it, what I think is that what let's watch. Phillips over the wicket, bowls to Green. Green off the back foot, strokes it down to the man on the cover boundary for a single. The score goes up to 115 for 5. Webster is on 6. It's Webster, not Green. Sorry, my apology. It's Webster. But both of them are tall guys. Carey is on 4. Webster is on 6. Carey comes into strike. 115 for 5. No, he's going to max out at just about 140. I don't think he'll go 140 plus. But his maximum is about 140, Jamal. His maximum is about 140. High 130s, I've seen him bowl 138. So I guess if he bowls 138, he can go 140. But I've never seen him touch 140 yet. But you have added some pace. Off the back foot goes Kerry, spank it down to third man. I would love to see the replay if it gone to hand. But it was 4 runs. But he has improved in pace and accuracy. And he has been hitting the pitch harder. That Australia tour worked wonders for him. No, it never went to hand. Was there misfield there? This should tell me better. Oh, come on, Casey Carty. Come on, Carty. Need to stop that, man. One of the responsibilities of the fielders is to save runs. Philip round the wicket to Carey, taken on the pad as he looked to work that into the hand side. It goes down back with a square. Leg by should be signal any time now. 120 for 5, waiting on the umpire. Signal comes, leg by, 120 for 5. One delivery to go in Philip over. The thing is, the batters do their job, but the batters need to continue the same. I don't understand that one. Midipin, how you doing, man? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper. No, Karen Fritz, I doubt that. I've never seen him bowl 140 before. What I've seen from Anderson Phillip is after he went to Australia and he realized that the the high 120s, low 130s wasn't going to cut it, and he improved his pace. I've never seen Anderson Phillip bowl 140 before. After he went to Australia and he realized that what he was doing wasn't going to cut it, he came back and he has been a better bowler since going to Australia. Although he got injured down there, he would have learned that what he was doing was not going to cut it at the international level. I've never seen him bowl 140. We lost the plot. I feel by starting with our opening bowlers, though, Jaden just got a wicket. I don't know, but Shamar round the wicket, bowls to Carey. Carey turned this into the onside for a single. I think they go with Shamar because Shamar has been getting head. Isn't that so? Shamar has been getting rid of head. I'm trying to think it out. Shamar has been getting rid of Ed, and so they would have probably gone with Shamar because of how often he has dismissed Ed. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Webster will bottom edge it, inside edge it down to back with a square leg for a single. One more to the total. Please remember to slash a like on the video. Over 260 of you watching. So we must could have the like up to 100 by now, man. Over 200 and it's just 42 likes. Show some appreciation. You are here now. You are here because you appreciate what I'm doing. So show back that appreciation by just clicking on the thumbs up button. It doesn't take you a second to do so. If you are not seeing it, you'll be seeing the live chat. Just click off the live chat and you'll see the thumbs up button. But you are here because you appreciate what I'm doing. Why don't click on the like button and show that appreciation? You know, just come on. Just do it. Yeah? Come on, virgin. You know? And it doesn't take a second. And almost 300 persons are here. We should have had more than 100 likes. You know? So that's the West Indies playing. Jamor Small said, Joseph, 12 inches from the off stump for Carey. Under 210 today, said Ricardo. Yes, Athena, big up yourself. Over the wicket, Shamar, ball outside the off stump to Webster, allows it to go through and there is no run. You see, 140.6. You see this over 3 singles, no 4 ball, because he stopped searching for that wicket now. So Alzarri Joseph have picked up 2 wickets. The other bowlers have picked up 1 each. 110 mark. Word, hit the button. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Yes, just slash a like on the video. Or hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. You'll see it. Yes, man, the thumbs up button. The like button. Just click on it. Click on that thumbs up button. Shamar bowls to Webster. Covers up, played out into the offside. Who was it that sloppy? Casey Carty again. Allows them to get a singer. Come on, Carty. 1 for 48.8 from 8.5 overs. 124 for 5 is Australia. So yes, just click on that thumbs up button. You will see, just click on it. Hit that like button. Said 110 mark said the word is hit the like button. Okay, cool. Let's go, boys. I'm sensing it coming. Yes. Cypher Philip, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Round the wicket, balls to Carey. Carey played it to me down. There's no run. 124 for 5 at the end of 29. Shamar Joseph have bowled 9 overs and have taken 1 for 48. Carey is on 10. Webster is on 8. Australia winning the toss and batting are 124 for 5. Yes. I appreciate your commentary, Mr. Brown said C. Fry Phillips. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Those of us in the diaspora, respect, man. Big up yourself. Thank you all in the diaspora for tuning in. Respect to you all. Appreciate you all. And those kind words, those sentiments always seeks to motivate me. So we're going to run through the Australia batting card. and then run through the West Indies bowling. They are 124 for 5 after 29 overs. Carey's on 10, and Webster is on 8. Carey is the left-handed wicket-keeper batsman, and he has been doing very well of late for Australia, batting at number 7, Phillip over the wicket, bowls to Webster on his pad, clipped it to square leg. Good stop by Shamar Joseph. Oh, wayward return, gosh! Wow! There was a chance for a run out, but the return from Shamar Joseph was wayward. Sorry about that. Wow, big chance for a run out, He did well moving to his left, picked up, and the return was wayward. Carey would have been out by a mile, and he had time. He had time to line up the stump, Sorry about that. He had time to line up the stump. Phillips took Webster, who played it into the offside for another singer. He will go up by 1 to 9. The score is now 125 for 5 after 29.2. $125 for 5 after 29.2. So let me run through the scorecard. Qantas made 25, Khawaja made 16, Cameron Green made 16, Steve Smith 3, and Travis Head 29. More controversy about the Travis Head dismissal. I think the one last week was more out than this one. I would want to see it zoom up, and I really think that it was a pressure that was put on the umpire. He has to send it. I think the one last week was clearer than this one. Round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Carey, taken on the pads. Phillip appeal, not out. 136.6. Is it going down the leg side? Interesting. Probably clipping. I'd love to see the replay, but I think it hit him in line, but it's probably under down the leg side. So Jaden Seal, 6 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 20. Shamar Joseph, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 48. Yeah, hit him in line, but going down the leg side. Alzaro Joseph, 6 overs, no maiden, 2 for 28. And Anderson Phillips, 8 over, 1 maiden, 1 for 23. Phillip in his 9th over, 8.3 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 24. Round the wicket, bowls to Carey. Carey clipped this to me down, no run. The score remains at 125 for 5. Australia winning the toss and batting. So, I think my question got missed, but from ESPN officials, Richard Kettlebrough and Adrian Olstack on-field umpire, Nitin Mian third. Yes, yeah. Thank you for that. We are aware, but thank you nonetheless for the update and putting it in the chat so that everyone can see. Roddy Clay, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Continue to be your authentic self. I remember as a youth listening to Roy Lawrence, a Jamaican commentator who lived in the UK. As Phillip bowls to the left-handed, Carey turned it to mid-wicket. Again, there is no run. The score is 125 for 5. Phillip, 8.5 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 24. And I want to say this too, the next bowler in the squad, the next pace bowler in the squad, who rightfully is the 5th choice, but he is not far from these 4, I think we have a good batch of fast bowlers, and I said it before. This was the 60s. Oh, Roy Lawrence. I heard a lot about him, but I've never heard him. But I heard a lot about him. Thank you very much. Bowls driven down the ground. Lovely shot that from Carey, It was in the sweet spot, and he driven it sweetly through mid-off. Lovely shot. 129 for 5 at the end of over number 30. Anderson Phillip, 1 for 28 from 9. Carey moves up to 14. That was a good shot. Look at it. Oh, he uses his feet and came out and drove it sweetly. Again, for heaven's sake, I keep on saying it. I don't know why the mid-off is so wide and is so short. I don't know it. I don't know why. But I would have my mid off a little straighter and a little deeper. But then again, those are my opinions. They would have seen it differently. But I don't know. I don't like it. How many of you were not only listening but watching the game? Do you think that the mid off should have been a straighter and deeper? And why is it that why is it that West Indies have the mid off so short and so wide, almost extra cover like? I don't know. It must be statics. Over the wicket comes Alzari Joseph, ball to the right-handed Green, who played it to mid-off, and there is no run. So 129 for 5. 129 for 5. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Dr. Doom and Gloom, thank you very much, sir, for your kind compliments. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Those are the compliments that keep me motivated, keep me going, and which let me come back and do this over and over again, because I'm really happy to provide, especially the commentary to those who cannot see the match. I'm happy. Over the wicket comes Alzari, bowls to Webster, taken on the tie pad, no run. The score remains at 129 for 5. I appreciate you who are watching the match, who have reconciled your television with the YouTube watch along, and so we are on the same wavelength, and you have always been here and you have always supported. I thank you very much, So I appreciate it. But please slash a like on the video. Either hit the like button, the thumbs up button, just hit it. If you are not seeing it, click off the live chat and hit it. We can do much better than we are doing now. We should be probably close to 200 to the number of persons who are watching. We only have 180. Welcome back, Mr. Brown. Boys looking good. Yes, they are saying it. Clifton Atkinson, thank you very much. Appreciate it. John P. Nichols said, Dr. Brown, why aren't you giving me my accolade? Did I tell you Travis Ed was last? Oh, I totally forgot John P. Nichols. Yes, you did say that he's not going to last long today. You did say it, so I appreciate it. You did say it. Yes. So you got it right. You got it right. You're working out. Yes. And probably that's why they brought back Shamar Joseph, because Shamar Joseph always getting him. Don't? Yeah, man. This is Alzar around the wicket to carry, allows it to go through to the keeper, and there is no run. He was out caught. Another very controversial catch by Shea Hope. This time the Shamar Joseph nicked him off, and Shea Hope took the catch. This time the umpire gave it out. But I think the one last week was clearer than this one. Nonetheless, the umpire, you see, 50-50 decisions has to go like that, If you get the break last week, you can't expect to get the break again this week. No. So that's how it goes. But it is Travis Ed dismissal. You're not hearing the last of it. There'll be more. There'll be more about the Travis Ed dismissal. 131 for 5. Carey's on 15. Webster is on 10. Australia won the toss and batting. 30.5 overs have been bowled. Carey's most dangerous nowadays. Shamar need to get him. Yeah, he has been good. Shamar is out of the attack though, they have. And I think they're going to pull Anderson Phillip too, and they're going to bring back Jaden Seals from Anderson Phillip end. I definitely think so. Test cricket. Over the wicket, Kamal Zari Joseph. Bowls to Webster. Oh, that one came off the tie pad down to 5 leg for 4 leg. Bye. To that ball move, I thought it came off the pad. I would love the tie pad. I would love to see the replay. It was down the leg side and it seemed to kick after it passed the batsman. And I was surprised that they signaled bye, because I thought it was leg bye. So it's going to be very interesting to see this replay, what will happen. Romero Scarlett said, that ball clearly bounced. Clear like they said, Romeo Scarlett. What I would love to see Romeo Scarlett is that my first thought when I saw it in slow motion was that it bounced. That was my first thought. Second thought is that it bounced up off the finger as it did last week. I maintained that last week dismissal looked clearer than this week one. What I want to see is a zoom up version. But I'm telling you, it's not the end of that dismissal. You're going to hear a lot more about it, especially from the Australian press. Greaves into the attack, balls to Carey. Carey clipped this off his pad down to fine leg. It's running close to the boundary. The fielder won't get there. 4 more. 139 for 5. So is it leg by? No, 4 runs. Off the pad. Greaves strain and just clipped it away down to fine leg. That ball clearly bounced, clear like day. Athena said, brilliant from Athena. That was Sammy catch. It cost us 15% of his match fee. Yes, wonderful. Greaves ball down the leg side again to Carey as who pulled off another blinder. No, it didn't hit the bat. I got you, Athena. I got you. You know, it's good from Sammy, you know. Sammy say he holds no grudge. You want the umpire on your side, so you're not going to bad up the umpire before the test match. You're going to try and pseudo things. And so Mr. Casanova is saying, Carey now. I only join now. How has Anderson Phillip been? He has been bowling well. Very well. Very, very well. He has been bowling well. Has that one played away through the offside? Why do you agree with the decision to bowl Greaves? Why not go back to Seals? Why Chase didn't bowl himself if he didn't want to go back to Seals? I am not in disagreement, you know. I am totally not in disagreement to bowl Seals. Greaves, give me your thoughts. Because this is why this community is saying, are you in agreement with the decision to bowl Greaves? If you are not going back to Seals, why don't bowl yourself? Greaves round the wicket, bowls to Carey, beat outside the half stump. I was just about to say that's why. Because he nicks off Carey. I was just about to say that, you know. But give me your thoughts. Do you agree with the decision to bowl Greaves? I definitely would not have bowled him. Although he almost nicked off Carey there. So let's watch now Greaves. He's round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Carey. He's in balls pitched up, driven down the ground. Mid-off came across and stopped it this time. The score remains at 141 for 5. Full toss. He went for the Yorker and was driven down the ground. Romeo Scarlett said, we should have side-on replay for that catch. We got 4 quicks. We can rotate. No need for Greaves, said Mr. Casanova. Yeah, I don't in agreement. I would have gone with Seals. And if I would have gone with Seals, Seals haven't bowled now for outside the half stump. Carey flashes, misses on the inside edge through to the keeper. End of over number 32. Seals' last delivery was 1:45 minutes ago. Am I right? You know. Anyway, I want to thank you for tuning in. I will be back for the last hour of the day's play. So I'm doing it hour by hour today. I've gone a little over hour, just now, an hour and 10 minutes. So I'll be back for the last hour of the day's play. Hopefully by the time I come back, West Indies will be batting. If West Indies start batting before then, I will join live when West Indies start batting. See you. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. Until then.